Since the first time Caitlin laid her eyes on Justin's frosted tips and heard his beautiful voice, she knew they would be together. Tonight her dream is complete. Here we have her best friend ready to give a toast. Let's welcome Michaela here for her Maid of Honor speech.
Good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Caitlin's best friend, Michaela, and for those of you who already know me, I'll have my usual and just leave the bottle by my purse. I want to thank you all for being here tonight. I am extremely honored to be standing in front of all of you celebrating a very special moment. Tonight, we are gathered here in this beautiful villa in Italy to celebrate the marriage of Justin and Caitlin. I can specifically remember when Justin's album released our freshman year called The 2020 Experience, and I used to rub it in Caitlin's face every day that none of his lyrics were for her and he was talking about his then wife. She said, "Don't worry, one day we're gonna be together." And little did I know, 4 years later, I would be standing here in front of you on the day of their wedding. I remember the first time that Justin and Caitlin went on a date. She was so nervous, and I was doing her hair and her makeup, and she was sweating because she was just like, "Oh my God, I'm going on a date with Justin Timberlake. This is like the best day of my life." And from that day on, they were inseparable. I've seen your love bloom for each other, and I can stand here in confidence today saying that your love is sincere and long-lasting. But for a moment, I want to put Justin on a back burner. Sorry, Justin. I want to know how beautiful you look tonight, and really thank you for being such an important person in my life. As I was thinking of what to write in my Maid of Honor speech, I could only think of sharing some of our craziest moments in college with the people who matter the most in your life. Our experience will be ones I take with me forever. From our drunken nights where I had to yell at you to pick yourself up off of Tremont Street at 2 a.m., or from where I almost wanted to kill you every single day when you drank 3 Mountain Dews a day. From our first day in college, we were attached at the hip. It blows my mind to think that we went to high school together and weren't friends at all. I couldn't imagine what my life would be like today if I didn't go through college with you. I'll never forget the time that you were drunk and me and Justin had to bring you back to the dorms, and I was so frustrated with you, but Justin never left your side. I knew from that day that he was a keeper. When I met you our senior year in high school, I never would have imagined that we would be as close as we are now. You're one of my greatest friends, and our telepathy is kind of creepy sometimes. You're such a caring person and always willing to help anyone out. Before I wrote this speech, I asked Justin what was one thing he loved about you, and coincidentally, we both had the same answer. We both agreed that we loved how much of a people person you are. You're able to relate to almost everyone you come across, and I haven't met one person in our time together that didn't like you. Before I entered college, my family members told me, enjoy your time in school and make friends. The ones who last throughout will be future bridesmaids in your wedding, or godparents to your children. Half of that is true at this moment, and I know I'll be first in line for any baby Justins and Caitlins in the future. Before I end my speech, I want to share some advice for Justin. The phrase you will use the most throughout your marriage to Caitlin will be, "You're right, Caitlin." Learn to accept it because you will always be wrong, and she, as the woman, will always be right. And so, let's raise our glasses. Congratulations, Justin and Caitlin. I hope one day I can find a long-lasting love like you guys. I wish you many eventful years together. Love you.